Connecticut's #1 local news. This is Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us here. It's Tuesday, October 4th. I'm Caitlin Francis. One person is dead, another suspect shot after Hartford police say a would-be carjacking victim fought back. Police say this all happened on Park Street yesterday. Two men with guns approached a vehicle, and that's when police say the driver pulled his own gun and then shot at the suspects. One person was killed, the other was hurt, but is expected to recover. That suspect was arrested. The driver, also hit by return fire, is in stable condition in the hospital. This remains an ongoing investigation. Another city dealing with carjackings and violent crime is hosting a roundtable event tonight to help residents stay safe. The New Britain police and elected officials will discuss trends in crime, the influx of fentanyl into the city, and efforts on the state level to address police accountability. This all starts at 4:30 at the New Britain Police Department. That program will run about 45 minutes. A 4-year investigation comes to a close in Hartford. Channel 3 has learned a father found guilty in the death of his 7-week-old daughter. 28-year-old Edwin Babylonia was convicted of manslaughter. A jury found him guilty of violently shaking his baby back in 2018 because she wouldn't stop crying. She died several days later. Babylonia is set to be sentenced in December, and the baby's mother also pleaded guilty for her role in the death. This morning, an 11-year-old is facing charges for posting a school threat on social media. Waterbury police say that threat was made Sunday and referenced Gilmartin Elementary School. Officials say the 11-year-old who was arrested was not a student at that school, but that child is now charged with threatening in the 1st degree and breach of peace in the 2nd degree. Also happening tonight in Waterbury, the police department's looking for your input on how they can better serve the community. This is all part of a new study the city commissioned to boost police efficiency. Starting at 6 o'clock at the Waterbury Pal Gymnasium, the police department will be hosting that forum to discuss the study. Residents, business owners, and community stakeholders are all invited to learn how they can provide feedback. The study will examine staffing and operations within the police ranks.
All right, let's take a look at October. Hey, we start the month off with about a 70-degree normal high, typical overnight low about 48. By the end of the month, what's going to feel like today? 58, 38. Well, we didn't get to 38 this morning, but boy, we're only going to get into the mid to upper 50s during the day today. So it's going to feel a lot more like the end of October as opposed to the beginning of October. Typically, we have about 4.5 inches of rain, and there's even a little bit of snow for the month of October, 0.7 inches. Not a lot, but nonetheless, it is there. As you know, October can be a fickle month. All right, our Doppler scans the state with a little bit of shower activity in Fairfield County and New London County, but for the most part, we're in one of those lulls right now, and those lulls will be on and off throughout the day today. So it's not going to be raining in every town all day long, but when it does rain, it could be a little bit of moderate rain. So just grab the umbrella, carry it with you, rather to be safe than sorry. Visibility at 10. It's a beautiful sunrise out there this morning in parts of the state with mostly cloudy skies and some scattered showers, again, passing through parts of northeast, southeast, and southwest Connecticut. There's a nice skyline, but look at that wind, 50-degree temperature with a wind out of the north at 13 miles an hour. Look at the camera bouncing around with a northeasterly breeze at 15. Hello, Jonathan. Thanks for flying through. New Haven at 54 degrees this morning, and notice Old Glory moving in the breeze there as well. We take a look at Torrington, mostly overcast conditions there. We'll bring you right now to Waterbury, where we've got a sustained wind to 21 miles an hour. Northeast, that's sustained, not a gust, but a sustained wind to 21 miles an hour. So hang on to your hats and your steering wheels. Temperatures, again, 47, typical overnight low. We've got that for you in Waterbury. We're doing a little bit better just about everywhere else. So the temperatures are okay, but they're just not going to go anywhere today. We are up anywhere from 1 to 4 degrees better than 24 hours ago. And as we take a look at the winds, sustained anywhere from 8 to 21 miles an hour in Waterbury and in Groton, with gusts right now to 29 miles an hour in Groton, Waterbury, and in Bridgeport. Wow. All right, so early morning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today indicates showers on and off throughout the day today. Some could be heavy, but then we get lulls in the action. This will be this evening, and then tomorrow morning, more showers. Tomorrow is another day just like today with scattered showers making their presence felt here in the state. And then by tomorrow evening, we're talking about some better weather. Let me show you the wider perspective. You can see this area of low pressure throwing the rain and the cloud coverage into the state from the open waters of the Atlantic. This is very early tomorrow morning, and then watch the storms start to pivot away. By tomorrow night, The storm system winds down, and Thursday looks exceptional with temperatures in the lower 70s. So we're going to warm it up, and we're going to get some sunshine around here for Thursday. Daytime highs today in the mid to upper 50s. Scattered showers, breezy and cool. Sun was up at 6:51, sets at 6:27. Your 7-day forecast, more of the same for tomorrow. And then Thursday and Friday, Saturday, Sunday look good. Now, a front moves through Friday afternoon. That could bring a shower, but for the most part, we remain dry. And then Saturday, Sunday look like a great weekend coming up. It's just going to be on the cool side. Temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. Kate, send it back to you.
All right, thanks, Scott. Time is now 7:05. Conspiracy theorist Alex Jones could be back on the stand this week in Waterbury. Court resumes today as a jury decides how much he should pay the families of Sandy Hook shooting victims. Jones hasn't been in court since last month after he got into a shouting match with the lawyer representing the families. He was recently forced to pay more than $40 million to the parents of 6-year-old victim Jesse Lewis after a separate trial in Texas. On to campaign 2022 news here. Connecticut voters will now decide if they want the option to vote early. It's one of the ballot questions this year. Right now, Connecticut does not allow early in-person voting. It's one of 4 states without the option. A similar proposal in 2014 failed to garner enough support here in the state. So happening today at 10 o'clock, 3 Democratic state senators will hold an event on the south lawn of the Capitol building. They plan to speak in favor of early voting. Absentee ballots are allowed. Those will be made available starting this Friday. All right, tonight is the night. Our 20 Towns in 20 Days Fall Edition tour makes a stop in the capital city. We're taking a live look through our iCam here in Hartford. Channel 3's Lauren Richardson will be going live there tonight, right by the Cedar Hill Cemetery. She'll be diving into the fall forecast, all the ways Hartford serves as a beautiful backdrop for the changing seasons. Be sure to tune in starting at 4 o'clock for all of the fun fall things that you can check out here. Again, 20 Towns, 20 Days Fall Edition starts tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in here to Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Remember, you can get your news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Have a great day.